We haven't seen it in 2 years, an extended stock market rally. On Wall Street today, the Dow gained nearly 70 points to close above 8,900. The seventh consecutive positive day and the highest close since January 6th. The Nasdaq gained 7 points to extend its winning streak to 10 trading sessions. And that is the longest string of positive days for the Nasdaq in a dozen years. So what's going on? Do those in charge of the economy think underlying conditions justify the stock surge? Bianna Golodriga is with us tonight. Bianna?
Good evening, Charlie. Wall Street's focus was split today between Capitol Hill and corporate earnings. In Washington, Federal Reserve Chairman Bernanke said that while the worst of the economic crisis is behind us, a recovery will take a long time. Despite that cautious outlook, stocks staged another rally on news of better-than-expected profits from bellwether companies such as Caterpillar and Apple.
Green arrows on Wall Street 7 straight days and counting. Despite a reduction in revenues compared to pre-recession levels from the likes of Caterpillar and DuPont, strong profits from a slew of corporate heavyweights and tech darlings like Apple led traders on a buying spree, optimistic that an economic recovery is underway.
While Main Street may not be doing that well, unemployment's rising, foreclosures are still going up, Wall Street's looking to where the economy will be, say, in 6 months. They're seeing some good news, and that's pushing the market up now.
But on Capitol Hill, a sobering prediction for a nation worried about jobs.
I want to be clear that we have a very long haul here, because even though if the economy begins to turn up in terms of production, unemployment is going to stay high for quite a while, and so it's not going to feel like a really strong economy.
The Federal Reserve chief said a weak labor market means a continued wave of foreclosures.
Our assessment of the foreclosures is that it's likely to peak in the second half of 2009, corresponding with the peak in the unemployment rate, and perhaps be somewhat less in 2010. But clearly, we're going to have very high levels of foreclosures, and unemployment rate's a big reason for that.
Congress wanted to know when households and small businesses will be able to get easy access to lending.
Approximately what time frame do you think small business owners will be able to see the same kind of credit availability they had before?
Bernanke says he's hopeful that the banking system will improve and lending restrictions ease, but he doesn't expect a return to previous lending practices.
In terms of having the exact same terms and conditions that they had before the crisis, maybe that will never come back, because credit is sort of permanently tightened up in that respect.
Bernanke credited the stimulus package with staving off even worse unemployment. As to whether a second stimulus package is needed, the Fed chairman said that it was just too early to consider, citing that only a quarter of the initial stimulus has been put into effect so far.